Everyone, this is Ruby Powers with Powers Law Group, and today we're going to talk about T visas, victims of human trafficking. Now, this is a very sensitive subject, so uh, I just want to be people to be aware about what we're talking about. But this it can be a lot of people can be victims and not even realize it. So we're really working hard to get the information out in the community about what it really is. So my name is Ruby Powers. I'm a board certified immigration attorney. I've had the law firm for 15 years, been practicing 16 years, and even more immigration experience if you count working international student office, the Committee on Homeland Security, lots of other things. And so, anyway, we bring a lot of our experience, our team, of our knowledge in the community, and our boards and committees to help save and help our clients and guide them through these really complicated cases. So, what are T visas? It's a temporary immigrant benefit. It allows victims of severe human trafficking to stay in the United States. We usually think about it in terms of either sexual trafficking or labor trafficking. And really, there are certain criteria that qualify, and some people don't, realize what it is. Once it's approved, you're given an initial period of 4 years, and you're eligible for a work authorization and other certain benefits. Now, there was some updates and that were announced recently and provides more regulations on the T visa and their information on you. Now, what is human trafficking? There's severe form of human trafficking in persons, involves force, fraud, or coercion. And like I mentioned, sex trafficking, induced commercial sex acts, or labor trafficking, forced labor or services. So you might think in a situation like this, it can happen a lot of different ways when people are, someone else is in a position of power. They can use the force, the fraud, coercion, saying that we'll do something to your family, we'll do something to you, we'll tell somebody about something about you. And honestly, there's a really lot of human psychology involved in this and how the trafficker uses to control the victim. So a lot of times nonprofits are the ones that work in this space, but there are a lot of times spot these cases, and we screen for the if there's an option, because a lot of times people are eligible, no, or maybe they went to an attorney that didn't ask them enough questions, and also this is a very so what I found is a lot of clients, potential clients, don't open up a lot about these types of things because they've down in the deep depths of their want to bring it up. And also, depending on who they are with when they're doing a consult, who's listening to their conversation, they might not want to bring that up. So, who can apply? Victims of severe human trafficking, physically present due to the trafficking, or were here during that. They complied with law enforcement requests, facing extreme hardship if removed, inadmissible to the U.S. with possible waivers for inadmissibility matters. You were the victim of severe human trafficking and you are for the most part, the rest of it just sort of falls into place. But those, of course, nobody would wish upon anyone else, but the things that are the most essential for qualifying for this. So you would need to sign 914, a personal statement about what happened, provide evidence of compliance with law enforcement, and show eligibility of various, as well as submit an admissibility waiver for anything that it may be perceived an admissibility matter, just so that you know that that's covered and you don't have an issue in the future. The fee exemption for all forms up to adjustment of status happen, and confidentiality, option to use a safe address, strict confidentiality protections, and DHS may share information only in super limited circumstances. So they really want feel safe to get this information out to them and for you to have a benefit, unfortunately, but that this tries to help put you a little bit more whole than you were. Now, qualifying family members, it's pretty family members in danger of retaliation would include parents, unmarried siblings under 18, children of any age, marital status, based on the applicant's age. So if the applicant is under 21, then you can include people like unmarried children under 21, parents, unmarried siblings under 18. So if you're 21 and older, then it would only include spouse and unmarried children under 21, sort of more of like your family unit. So that's pretty open for USCIS to say that even though you're under 21, but you're married, you still could include and unmarried siblings. And then there's the form I-914, supplement A for family members. You are allowed the work authorization once the T is approved. Principal applicants receive it upon, and then the family members must file the I-765. No work authorization for family members outside the U.S. until the lawful. It's granted for 4 years. There could be extensions if you needed, but the goal would be to apply for legal permanent residency, otherwise known as a green card, after 3 years of continuous presence. So it gives you that 1-year wiggle room to be able to do that. And then the continuous presence during investigation, prosecution also qualifies. So there's a lot of benefits, being eligible for federal and state benefits, immediate temporary relief, continued presence, employment authorization. One, employment authorization allows you to get a social security number, which was yours for life in the United States. It also allows you to apply for a driver's license. You can obtain credit with a social security number. And well, there's just a lot of other benefits with that work authorization. And it's a government issued ID in the United States. And access to other services and resources, pending funding. There's a lot of options there. Now, we want to get this information out to the community, so the National Human Trafficking Hotline, and even Americans can be trafficked. It's not just specific to immigrants to the United States. There's a number 1-888-373-7888, available 24/7 in over 200 languages. There's resources, information for law enforcement on T visa applications as well. And we've worked with conjunction with other nonprofits, especially with their overflow with cases that they don't have the bandwidth. We also work with the Mexican consulate for screening and try to do the best we can to help the community in matters of need like this. So thank you for following us on this sensitive webinar. You can always reach us at 713-589-2085. And our information is also on rubypowerslaw.com and also from Twitter, from TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And you can also reach us on the newsletter in English and Spanish every other week. This is the last of our webinars for August. It was quite a busy month, but we were able to provide a lot of content in English and Spanish this month. So thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Ruby Powers, and please share with someone you think that can benefit from this, and let us know if we can be of help for you. Again, we're Powers Law Group, 713-589-2085. Thank you.